Good evening, everyone. I would like to start this presentation by asking you a very simple question. Have a look at this beautiful cake behind my back and think about the following. If I told you that you only had 3 minutes to eat this beautiful cake until the end of my presentation, what would you do? In my opinion, what you would do is you would engage in an activity that I called binge eating. Binging in general has been considered as this period of excessive indulgence in a specific activity. It could be either eating or drinking or even watching TV shows, and I'm pretty sure that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Well, despite how good binging could be, it also has some very bad drawbacks. So for example, it has very high societal costs, for example, depression, obesity, diabetes. And of course, I thought as part of my PhD it would be interesting to actually have a look at the causes and the solutions for binging. But you might be wondering, how did I start this journey of my PhD? Well, everything started a few years ago when I was in class with my marketing research students, and we were starting discussing the consequences of the lockout laws on consumption. A lot of people were actually saying that because of this new deadline of 3 a.m. on alcohol consumption, a lot of people would start binge drinking earlier on during the night so they could still get drunk and enjoy their night out afterwards. So this got me thinking a little bit more and made me come up with my research question. Do time constraints actually make people binge? Did they increase our tendency to binge more? Well, I did some experimental work and the answer is yes. And how did I do that? Well, I made people eat cake under time pressure. Very easy. But this is not the entire contribution of my thesis. I'm also trying to come up with some interventions that I could propose to marketing practitioners, but also public policy makers, as a way to make people stop binging under time pressure when the consumption is under time constraints. I decided to devise this savoring mindset that will help consumers decrease the level of consumption. How does this work? If we go back to the example of the cake, if I told you that you only had 3 minutes to eat the cake, but I asked you to pay attention to the different layers of flavor of the cake and the emotions that eating the cake gives you, you probably shift your focus away from the time ticking by on the actual consumption of the cake as well. So this would decrease the level of consumption overall. So what is the main takeaway of my thesis? Well, we need to learn how to savor, not devour. So next time you have a piece of cake, make sure that you savor it, you slow down, and enjoy that cake as well. Thank you.